welcome back to the non-league adventure with me, GW365. This is Season 4, Episode 7, playing as Curzon Ashton Football Club on Football Manager 2016. If you joined us last time, for some reason I didn't put on the last game, which I can't remember where it was, but I seem to remember winning 2-1, but I can't remember who it was against. Oh, Blythe. Yeah, that was a decent win. We then let Pedro Carneiro disappear because he was on quite a lot of money and he wasn't really performing. He had no goals, no assists this season, so we decided to let him go. Piggott just showing exactly why he's so important to us with his 6 Man of the Match awards. It's the highest since the first season, which was Thompson, no surprise there. Then we went away to Tamworth, played quite well and ended up losing, which is very disappointing. But you know, Tamworth they were below us in the league, but we've just been so inconsistent and very poor. We then signed Harry Gibbons, who unfortunately was cup tied for the game against Eastleigh, or games as it's going to be shown. This is him here. It's obviously not the best physically, but technically he's pretty damn good. And mentally he's quite good as well. He's only 2.5-star ability at the minute, but he's got some potential. It's not really the main reason I've signed him, the potential side. It's more the fact that he's, you know, his technical stats are pretty good, very good first touch for this league. We then, after half an hour going down to 10 men, drew 0-0 with Eastleigh, which was a very good result, really, on the scheme of things. Then we let Samson go, return to Burnley because he's not really done much for us, and then the game got postponed, which meant the Solihull Moors game got moved back. Then the game got postponed, which meant the Solihull Moors got put back till after the Altrincham game. We did eventually, unluckily, I know they absolutely trounced us in terms of chances, but we were 1-0 up with a minute to go. We conceded, and then they scored straight away in the in the extra time, second extra time I might add, as well. So that was unfortunate. The transfer roundup here, as you can see here, Daniel Amate went from Benfica to Man United. Nabil Fekir went from Lyon to Liverpool, and Oliver, I'm going to say it's Oliver, that little line indicates maybe it could be something different. He went from Atletico to Man United. They were the biggest spenders, 64 million they spent in this transfer window, and Bradford City brought in the most players with 10 all in all. Our current job status is now stable, which is looking bad. I think we're going to get sacked, if I'm being completely honest. We're 11th, that's a bare minimum at the minute. But yeah, I'd be not surprised to be sacked here. We then, the last game, I was going to live com this, but because the Solihull Moors game got put back, I'm going to do that one instead. We got trounced against Altrincham, really, and we drew 1-1. Yes, they were a bit lucky to get a late equaliser, but for God's sake, man, like, we just need to be doing something more. I might have to have another rethink of the tactics because it's just not working out for us at this moment in time. I've been told to stick with direct passing, you know, because that's the lower league way, but I've had more success with not direct. I mean, I don't understand what's going wrong. I really don't. And to make matters worse, David Symington, the new signing, he's now injured for 9 to 12 days, so he misses this game. And this is where we are. We're 11th, 39 points. We're 7 points off the playoffs, which is appalling, in my opinion. And that's the original scheme, which I shouldn't be going into. We're in a hell of a lot of debt. We're spending more than what we're allowed. Things are not looking good, if I'm being completely honest. Still got injuries galore. And Matt Hinchcliffe got a further too much ban, which doesn't help. So this is a team we're going to be using here, thereabouts, I say. But our condition is... In fact, I don't even think I've got up to date yet. I'm just going to pause it here. I'll join you back shortly. So this is actually going to be the team we're going to be playing with this time. It's not a strong side by any stretch of the imagination. Henry Rowlandson's having to play on the right-hand side of the, you know, the front three. This is mainly due to the fact that Symington is injured for this game. I don't know what else to say really at the minute. Things are not looking very good. If it does go south, I think I might have to have a rethink. I might have to go for a narrow formation, like a 3 in the midfield, an attacking mid maybe, 2 centre mids, two attackers, and focus on fullback play, because that seems to be where we're lacking at the moment. They're not playing very well at all, whereas historically in this save particular, the fullbacks have been the real driving force of any success that we've had. They've had the moments, these tactics, but they just seem to be falling at the last hurdle. We are away from home here, and in fact, with that in mind, I'm going to drop to defensive because we are away. They are 18th, but the way our form is at the minute, we're not very good at all. In fact, I'm probably going to switch out Mayo for Hinchcliffe, remembering he's only injured because of the facial injury. So he's going to have another 6 days of a mask. So into the game we go. Probably going to be a quick one, is this one. But yeah, Solihull Moors are struggling at home, but they'll still beat us. I just can't. I've got that mindset at the minute that I just can't see us winning anything at this moment in time. Because I don't know what it is. We started off so well and it just all went wrong, and I don't understand what I didn't do anything differently. We just got outclassed. I didn't make any changes to the team until we actually started losing 3 or 4 on the bounce. So I just don't know what to suggest. We are slight underdogs, so it's not a travesty. But I'm just gonna quickly set these going. Maybe I need to be more demanding and give them bollockings more often, but as in like individual interactions. I mean, if anyone's got the answer, please let us know in the comments. I keep asking to be let know in the comments, but I never get a response. But if you can, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm not holding that much hope. I hate playing defensively. I hate it because you're inviting pressure, and inevitably we usually concede. It's a pain in the dick, if I'm being completely honest. But you know, it's 0-0 here, and against a team that's lower than us in the league. Really, if we do have promotion aspirations, we do need to be beating teams like Solihull Moors, as disrespectful as that might sound. And that's a great start. You see, 1-0 down against a poor side with his 5th goal of the season, Ofori. And all of a sudden, it's like the game plan goes out the window. We've had 7 shots against us and we've not even had a single shot. So where the hell am I going wrong? I'd love to get the attention of that guy who created the article and just watch it and see what I'm doing wrong, because at the end of the day I just don't understand. Do not understand. We're losing and we're not even creating a chance. I'm not even going to say we're unlucky. I'm going to say expect a better showing, because you're absolutely appalling. Every single one of you. I'm going to aggressively. I don't care that you're stressed. I really don't care. You can be stressed all you want. At the end of the day, to put it politely, you're shit. Simple as. Every single one of you. Apart from Pigott, he's the only one who's got any credibility here. You know, prove a point, for God's sake. Actually do something. Earn your money. I'm regretting signing him on like not leaving him on a non-contract basis, because maybe that's what I should have done, so I could have got rid of him as and when, so I could have brought in the better players. I was restricted because no one wanted any of my players. Very much so. But what's this? Is this a chance? Oh, Pigott gets in because of a mistake. That's what I'm relying on now. Mistakes. But that's what happens when Pigott gets a chance. He's putting him away. 20th goal of the season, for Christ's sake. You know? He's performing out of his skin and everyone else is letting him down behind him. It's so frustrating to watch. I mean, look at this. Just dinks it past 2 defenders and top corner. But it was the initial pass was the defender should have dealt with it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be rethinking this tactic and probably disposing of the wingers, because the wingers have been a bit of a letdown, really. Now it has passed. Ben Hinchcliffe, one of the said wingers, is looking very tired. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go into the tactic screen. I'm going to go to standard. There we are. Moyo's going to come on there because he plays better in that role. Gibbons, I think, needs to come on somewhere, but who for? Thompson's got a little bit left in him at the minute. Let's go for that for now. And hopefully, if we can, as I call it, FM Solihull Moors here, it'd be a great result. But here's Foster. And he finds Thompson. Now it's Ward. Back on his side after 2-match suspension after 10 yellow cards. Jones crosses in deep towards Moyo's just come on. And what an inspirational change there, I have to say. And Moyo's got 8 goals this season, despite not playing very well. Maybe I need to take him off the transfer list. Because he just come on and instantly just like changed the game here. We've turned the game on its head. But can we carry on this bit of form? I mean, that's only a second chance. We had 2 chances and scored 2 goals. You know, ideally we need to be, you know, pasting teams like Solihull Moors. They're not a good side. You know, they have been, I think, in the first season they're a half decent side, but this season they're not. Pigott is looking a bit tired. I am tempted to drop him into the advanced playmaker role because he can place at the midfield. But then again, I'd rather Harry Gibbons come on. In fact, you know what, Joe Pigott, you've done your job. This is probably where I'm going wrong, but JJ Hooper, he's been out injured. He makes his return to the side now. Hopefully he can make a difference. He's not got the best passing stats and what have you, 7 and 7 for vision as well. But hopefully, you know, he's a different kettle of fish. He's a big guy. He's quick. He's fairly strong. You know, hopefully having like a strong deep line forward in attack, maybe he can do something here. Means he's going to be decent in the air. I mean, that's one thing that Pigott isn't, unfortunately. He's all right, but he's not to the same standard. I mean, he has scored a few goals, like playing as a target man as JJ Hooper. But it's cleared away, and here comes Miller now. Long ball over the top. Is this going to be a goal? More likely. You know, they've had all the chances. Oh, I'm going to say they've actually missed, but they've had all the chances, and it'll take some crappy little goal like what they normally score to beat us. And Gibbons sticks a corner. Interesting. And that should have been a goal. It's about 1 million chances. 1 million chances later. And it's still 1-0 to us. It's not even 1-0, it's 2-1, but anyway. You get the idea. But 3 clear-cut chances to their 0 still, even though they've had 16 shots. Only 5 of them have been long range, so... And I just knocked the thing, the mic, so I apologise for that. 5 have been blocked though. But we are going to come away with this with a win somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, but you know, I'll take it. But I think I definitely need to be looking into the future. I'm going to passionately say that was good to try and get that morale up again. As soon as we can become favourites, I can start being a bit more demanding. As a result of that win, in fact, that leaves us 4 points off the playoffs, which it's crazy. That's what happens. You win a game, and you're straight back in the mix again. We're not in any danger of getting relegated. Don't get me wrong, but it's this place we need to stay away from, and we're only 2 points from dropping into the bottom half of the table, which is a big no-no in the board's eyes. But yeah, we've got another quote-unquote easy game coming up, so hopefully we can go on a little bit of a little mini run at least. We actually resulted in the Solihull Moors manager getting sacked, which is kind of harsh, but never mind. You know, if you can't beat us, there must be something wrong with you. So, on to the next game. What game shall we do? It's probably going to be the Boston United game, the home game. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this video though, or this live comment or whatever, please show your support by leaving a like. If you'd like to keep up to date with this series, please subscribe, and if you think anyone else might enjoy this series, please send them in the direction of my channel, and hopefully they'll do us a favour and subscribe as well. But hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you have, why am I repeating myself? No idea. Hopefully you'll join us for the next game, which is the Boston United game. That's what I was meant to say. Until then, I will see you then. Bye bye.